My brother stole my dream job and acted like I owed him a thank you. I should have known something was wrong the second my phone buzzed with that message. Congrats on the promotion, bro. Hope you like being replaced. I froze. My heart dropped. My hands trembled. Staring at the screen, it felt like the ground had disappeared beneath my feet. My brother, Kevin, the person I had trusted most in the world, had just taken the one job I'd been chasing for years, the job I had interviewed for, sacrificed my sleep for, and worked my ass off to land. And somehow, according to him, I was supposed to say thank you. I should have seen it coming. I really should have. Kevin and I had always been close, or at least I thought we were. Growing up, we shared secrets, laughs, late-night video games, and every small victory we could celebrate together. But somewhere along the way, Kevin became a chameleon, charming, persuasive, magnetic, and me. I stayed focused, disciplined, grinding while he learned how to play the game of people, manipulating charm into opportunity. I remember the first time I noticed the shift. We were 12, building a treehouse in the backyard. I was hammering the boards carefully while Kevin distracted our little sister to help me. But instead of genuinely helping, he'd zigzagged the wood, rearranged nails, and then claimed credit when it actually held together. I laughed it off then, thinking it was a harmless sibling quirk. Now I realize it was practice. The opportunity in question was at Stratus Corp, the dream job I had wanted since college. Project management, high-level clients, the kind of role that could set me up for life. I spent months preparing, networking, building a perfect resume, practicing interviews until I could answer every question blindfolded. And I thought I had a chance. I thought it was mine. Then Kevin helped. At first, it seemed innocent. I can help you prep, he said, sliding into my room one night with a notebook full of tips. I'll go over your resume. I know people in HR. I can, make sure you're ready. I believed him. I trusted him. I didn't think twice. After all, he's my brother. What could go wrong? Little by little, things started feeling off. I'd hear from mutual friends that Kevin had casually mentioned he was interested in the same position. I brushed it off. It's fine, he's just exploring. He's not going to actually... But deep down, I felt it. A creeping, gnawing unease that refused to be ignored. Then, the email came. The email that destroyed me. Congratulations, Kevin, on your new role at Stratus Corp. I stared at it for what felt like hours, refusing to breathe. My world had been ripped away in one line. No rejection, no, we're sorry, you weren't selected, just Kevin stepping in, taking what was mine. I confronted him immediately. Kevin, what the hell? I shouted at him during a family dinner, my voice shaking with a mix of rage and disbelief. He looked at me like I was overreacting. What do you mean? I applied. I got it. It's just how life works, man. Life works, I repeated, my fists clenching. You knew how badly I wanted this. You knew how hard I worked for months. He shrugged, calm, almost smug. Bro, you're overreacting. It's a good job. You should be happy for me. Happy. Happy that my own brother had stolen my dreams. That every late night, every sacrifice, every sleepless night I endured was meaningless because he was slicker, faster, and better at playing the people game than me. I wanted to scream. Over the next few days, my world was a blur of anger, betrayal, and humiliation. I barely ate. I barely slept. I replayed every moment with him in my head, searching for the signs I had missed. And then I discovered the truth. Kevin hadn't just applied for the job. He had stolen my contacts, my references, even the strategic insights I had been planning to bring to the interview. Every advantage I had painstakingly built. Kevin had quietly used it, pretending to be helpful, pretending to be my brother. I remember lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, thinking about our childhood. How we used to build forts and play video games for hours. How he promised he'd always have my back. How naive I had been. And now, he had sold me out for a corner office. I knew I couldn't act impulsively. Rage alone wouldn't fix this. I needed strategy, patience, planning. I started building my own path quietly, leveraging contacts I'd never used before, reconnecting with mentors, reaching out to former clients. I made a plan. I would not only reclaim my professional worth, but also expose Kevin for the manipulative, opportunistic snake he was. Months went by. I worked harder than I ever had. Nights blurred into mornings. I drafted presentations, polished reports, attended networking events, and quietly built a reputation independent of Kevin and the family name. Then, the perfect opportunity came. A major project at Stratus required collaboration with external consultants. I positioned myself as an indispensable expert, quietly submitting insights, reports, and recommendations under my name. Kevin tried to take credit, but the executives saw the difference. My work was precise, innovative, and impossible to ignore. The tension built to a climax during a critical presentation to the executive board. Kevin was supposed to lead, but I was strategically seated in the spotlight. Every question they asked, I anticipated. Every objection, I countered. When Kevin faltered, everyone turned to me. By the end of the meeting, the deal was mine. Kevin's confidence cracked, his smug facade shattered. Afterward, he cornered me privately. "Hey, I thought we were a team," he said, voice tight, defensive. "We were," I said, calm, cold, "until you chose to betray your own brother." The word betray hit him harder than any insult I could throw. He knew it was true. By the next performance review, I had secured a promotion that not only surpassed the role Kevin had stolen, but cemented my status as a rising star in the company. Kevin had no room to maneuver. His charm, his shortcuts, his manipulations, all meaningless in the face of my skill, strategy, and determination. I didn't gloat. I didn't call him out publicly. The slow, steady burn of justice was far sweeter than any shout could ever be. Every executive, every client, every mentor who had once respected me noticed. Kevin's credibility eroded while mine soared. Months later, I saw him in the parking lot. He tried to smile, to pretend everything was fine. I didn't smile back. Silence spoke louder than words. I had won, not through rage, not through drama, but through sheer competence, patience, and strategy. Looking back, the betrayal cut deep, yes, but it also lit a fire inside me I didn't know existed. I had learned the hard way that trust, even from family, is earned, not automatic. And sometimes, the best revenge isn't shouting. It's winning so completely that the person who tried to destroy you realizes, too late, that they were never even in the same league. I had my revenge, my dignity, my career, my peace. And Kevin? He's still trying to play catch-up, still charming people, still unaware of how far ahead I am. Betrayal hurts, but betrayal can also make you unstoppable.